Welcome, my evil little monkeys. How you doing today? Today we're going to show off the evil Super Monkey skins, as well as have some fun and sort of a weird late game battle. Now the only thing is I'm going to mention really quick here is that we do disconnect in the end, so we don't actually get to see who wins, which made me really sad, but I don't want you guys to get super upset that I lied to you and said that, like, oh my god, it's the best game ever. It kind of sucks that it ended that way. I wish it didn't, but you still get to see some really cool action. I kind of am curious. I have a question that I want to ask you guys. It's going to be near the end of the video, so pay attention and try and give me some comments later on. So, we got to explain these Super Monkey skins, baby. So first of all, I felt like, okay, what is the most popular, best tower in the game? What should have the best looking freaking skins? Obviously, the Super Monkeys, alright? So, I'm going to actually start off by getting a 0-1 and then a 0-2. 0-1 doesn't do anything, I don't think. 0-2, you get this weird-looking, goofy guy with green goggles up in here. So, you know, he looks stupid, alright? I gotta admit that. He looks stupid, but it's not Ninja Kiwi's fault. It's just putting goggles on anything. It's just gonna look kind of goofy, right? I mean, it just makes him look kind of nerdy and weird. It doesn't make him look evil or anything like that. It doesn't look like an evil Dr. Monkey or anything like that. One thing that I do like about the Super Monkeys is that the cape actually looks like it's moving. Now, I don't know about you guys, but when I look at Super Monkeys, they look sort of boring, like regular Super Monkeys. They look sort of boring. The cape's just sort of like back there, like all stiff and gross and everything. And with these new skins, they actually move around, look very clean, sort of silky and sort of delicious. And this is something that I kind of wish that they did originally with the Super Monkeys, but now with these skins, they definitely do look a lot better. So, I can't obviously get all the upgrades all at once because, you know, I don't have $1 billion, even though this is Bonanza, and I have Mega Boosts. I just don't have the ability to get those guys that freaking fast. So we're going to try and get some money up in here so we can get all these upgrades fairly soon. The next thing we're going to see is a Robo Monkey, and, so I'm going to wait until we actually see it, but you can see my opponent over here. He's actually going for a bunch of Sun Gods, and I was like, what is he doing? Why would you go for 1 billion Sun Gods? Does that even make any sense to do that? I mean, in my opinion, I'm like, oh, that's so stupid, because guess what? When you get a, when you get a temple up in here, it's just going to, it's going to slurp them all away. They're all going to be gone. At least that's what I thought. Alright, so we'll have to wait a few minutes to see what happens in here. So my defense sucks. Honestly, if you wanted to, he could have rushed me over here. Luckily, he's not rushing me. I think if I Mega Boosted up, I probably could have got a Robo Plasma with a 2-4 Ninja, and I probably would have been able to defend almost anything, which is good, but you just got to be a little bit wary. Especially with the ridiculous amount of money that he has, because he went with Banana Farms, and I went with Balloon Income. Balloon Income is normally not as good in these maps, but because I almost knew we were guaranteed to go late game, I figured what's better to have, a farm, or actually have something that can get donated or sacrificed inside of the temple. So we're moving on here. We finally get the Robo Plasma up in here. He looks very much the same. You know, you see some weird slight differences to the arms, and it looks like he's got a little bracket over his arms to kind of like hold them up together. And you know, I mean, it's more logical. It actually makes sense now instead of him holding up his arms all the time. But it doesn't look all that cool. It's just sort of there and sort of happening. So we're like, okay, no huge changes there, whatever. It's only our favorite Super Monkey that we use. It's alright. So I'm actually going to start getting ready over here, guys. I'm going to go for a bunch of temples. Now, if you noticed, I actually picked the wizard and the cannon, so I can actually put things inside of my Super Monkey to make them stronger. So the best way that I like to do this is I like to put all of my Super Monkeys spaced out. Now, this doesn't always work, but with the Mega Boost up in here. So by the way, I don't know if I told you guys this, but this is a Bonanza and it's a Mega Boost. So I probably mentioned that somewhere in there, but this is a Bonanza Mega Boost. So it means we're going to try and Mega Boost up to Temple, so we're going to have to spend $1 billion on these guys, right? I think that makes sense for everybody. So anyways, it looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 temples total, hopefully. That's the plan. Let's see if we can make it happen up in here, guys. I could probably fit 10, maybe. If I put another Super Monkey right next to the Battle Energy or something, but I'm just not sure if that's going to work. It looks like it's like so close, but it's just probably not going to fit. Now, if you actually did a perfect job, you could probably fit all these guys just a little bit better than what I got. But I feel like for today's game, the whole point is to show off the Super Monkey skins, so that's what I'm going to do. Another thing is I haven't even shown you guys the laser vision or the Plasma Vision yet, so we need to get up on that pretty darn soon. But again, I'm still trying to get a little bit of extra money in here so I can start getting my temples ready, because we are going to have to get a lot of micro happening up in here to build everything, get everything in order, and make sure that we actually can go late game up in here, because the rounds, they get so much harder, so much quicker than we're used to these days. Now, with these new skins, we might actually end up doing some more random, Super Monkey strategies. I don't know. I feel like they could definitely be more usable. So we're finally seeing the laser vision and the plasma vision. You can tell they do look pretty darn cool. The laser vision just gives him some kind of laser goggles, and it actually looks legit. Like if I was seeing a Super Monkey with laser vision, I would see him wearing those things, just like Cyclops. But he's got 2 eyes, so even better. And then I've got this plasma vision. I never really realized, you never think about this, but it goes from having 2 eyes, having 3 eyes. And, like, I guess that's supposed to be more powerful, but did he grow another eye? Or he's got, like, is he the 3-eyed raven over here? Like, what is going on with these plasma visions? I don't know, but interesting nonetheless. As far as the skins look, I love the color schemes. It's my favorite thing. I love the colors, but everything else is just, like, sort of meh. As far as technological terror goes, he's very similar to what he looks like, but he looks way more evil and robotic looking, I think normally the technological terror, he's just sort of there, he's sort of round and just sort of has things happening to him, but this guy actually has some more details. He's got the arms are like flashing and everything. You can actually see the skins are actually working over here. He's got the really cool eye going back and forth, and now you can tell it looks very much more robotic instead of just sort of there. So it's about that time, guys. We need to start getting ready to get our temples. So I'm going to start donating a couple things, or at least building some things kind of in the way over here, so we can sacrifice these guys and get decent temples. So what I'm doing is I'm only putting $10,000 of each tower in there. I know it's possible and supposedly better to get 30k, but I don't see a huge difference, and I don't think it's worth it at all to even try to get 30k donated in here. So I'm just going to put in just 10k of each. For the cannons, I actually go a little bit higher than that, just to make sure that I'm going over 10k. And another thing is I'm not sure if I got a bunch of 3rd tier cannons and then mega boosted up to 4th tier cannons, I don't think that actually counts as you having that much money put in there. The money doesn't actually increase for those mega boosts, so you're not getting the bonuses on those guys. So I think I actually do have to buy the 4th tier cannons, or buy $10,000 instead of mega boosting to that $10,000 level. So that's something kind of important to remember here, guys. Again, I'm not 100% sure about that, but I'm fairly confident in that thing before. It's just hard to test that out, How often do you get the chance to test those things out? Not all that often. If there was a sandbox mode in battles, maybe we could check it out, but as it sits, not going to be easy. Okay, so I'm trying to get all my guys set up in here, but as you can tell, you definitely cannot mega boost, or at least I didn't think you could mega boost all the temples all at once. I was going to have to do it in sort of a layer technique. So another thing is I was just testing it out. I was testing out the technological terror's ability to see if it looks even cooler. It does not. It seems just like a normal ability, just like it's used to. I kind of wish that they made it something sort of cool looking. I don't know what would happen, but I would like to have seen, and I'd like to see more ability changes with these guys. I know that's tough to do for Ninja Kiwi, and they're looking for something to just keep us busy while they wait and make BTD6, but I would have loved to see some really cool abilities coming out of these guys. It'd make me much more likely to buy the skins if I see some cool looking abilities up in here. Alright, so we got, also, I didn't even show you guys the Sun Gods yet. This is the Sun God Monkey, and he really looks like he is the devil. He's got the cracked skin, like he's got lava coming, inside of his body, and the black skin is kind of like dark, kind of cooled off rock over here. So it looks very legit. Here we go, guys. Sacrifice! And with the temples up in here, holy crap, dude, they look very much like, I don't know. They look a lot like the other temples, but of course, they're more interesting. They look like they've got lava around the sides. They still got the sun god looking monkey up in the middle there. So nothing changed as far as that's concerned. Now, as you guys can plainly see, I started to speed it up now. So hopefully you guys don't mind, but this game's going to go late game. And I want to make sure I got everything in the middle of the game just kind of organized for you guys so you understand what was going on. But now there's not going to be all that much changing in the next few rounds. So I sped it up quite a bit. So now what I need to do is I need to go for my second round of temple upgrading. You know, I can fit at least 3 in here. I'm hoping for 4 more temples up in here, 8 solid temples. And I'm still thinking, oh, this guy's such a noob cake, dude. Sun gods are not gonna last in that very long at all. Like, I've got maxed out frickin' temples up in here. And I know people are gonna complain, they're not maxed out temples, Chris. Well, shut up. Okay, they're good enough for me. Most definitely good enough for me. So I'm gonna try and fit another one of these guys up in here. I think if I do it, oh, we do end up fitting him in there, I think. It's like he's right in the way of the garbage can, but I think I fit him in there good enough. Hopefully. Hopefully, man. Hopefully he's not absorbing all my freaking temples. And now I'm actually having trouble fitting the wizards up in here. But we do eventually slide them in there. Slidacious. And get all our upgrades ready over there. That was the tough one for us. 3 other guys to go. Bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Couple ninjas, couple wizards. Sometimes I am unsure of which ones are actually going to absorb it if I did end up putting them kind of in the middle of each other. I don't know how it would work out. Could they, like, fight over it? Is it whoever's closer or least amount of pixels distant? I don't know. So there we go. We got that guy set up. Here's the last one over here. Get a couple extra wizards up in here. And we're about to get 8 temples up in here, guys. Oh, my God. Unless we mess something up. Do we mess something up? Hopefully not. Come on, Chris. Are you ready for it? Do it, baby! And we do. We get 2, 4, 6, and 8 temples up in here. Again, I think you might be able to fit 9 in here if you're a little bit more savvy with your positioning. But I think we did a pretty good job overall. So now we actually have to start getting ready for our defense up in here. You know, we got to get... Oh, my God! I was thinking, oh, this is where I blew my brains out. I was like, are you kidding me? I didn't even know that was possible. To get over 100 temples on the same map? I did not think that was possible on Mega Boost. I never play Mega Boost with Super Monkeys all that often. So this kind of blew my mind, and I'm thinking, holy crap. So I went from thinking, I got this in the freaking bag, he's just got sun gods, no big deal whatsoever, to we're going to have to do some stuff up in here. So I'm like, crap, build the stuff. Get these guys up in here. And now I can't build more temples, obviously, because they're going to sacrifice the temples that already exist. So what I have to do instead is go for technological terrors. So that was my first thing, as I was like, bam, frickin' zam, man, let's get these technological terrors up in here. And you're noticing, look at this oh my god difference between our two games right now. You can tell he's got the advantage with those million temples up in there. But we didn't upgrade our stuff yet, so I ended up upgrading all these technological terrors already. You start to see that we're starting to kind of win it over just a little bit. And on top of that, I have the ninja abilities. I'm going to be able to slow down every single balloon to half frickin' speed, and that might give me the advantage over here. So my question to you guys is because you guys know I told you at the very beginning of the game that we were going to disconnect. Who do you think would have won this battle? The million temples or the upgraded temples in combination with the technological terrors with the half-speed ninjas? He also does have a mortar ability over there, which might play into it a little bit, but you can tell, again, like I said, he is popping these guys just a little bit faster, but I haven't used up all my space yet. And I haven't been using the ninja abilities all that often. So, in my opinion, I think I probably would have had this game in the bag. I think so. You know, I'm not 100% confident, but I think so. Especially because, you know, we're going to have more Zoma God popping power in the long run. You know, you can tell the temples, just having that many temples has a lot more balloon popping power, but does not automatically equal Zoma God popping power. So we're spamming all these super monkeys all over the freaking place, dude. I'm like, this is actually getting pretty intense over here. Oh my god, you can actually do a pretty good job of putting things inside of the temples as well. Those, you know, the big square thing of the temple is not exactly where it's at. Its footprint's actually a little bit smaller than that. It's closer to just that black square around his head over there. So, now I decided instead I'm actually going to go for, since I ran out of money last time, I'm actually going to go for just plasma monkeys. I'm actually going to mega boost them up to technological freaking terrors. I feel like that was a little bit of a smart move from me. And it looks like I'm finally starting to do just a little bit better than his strategy up in there. But sadly, on the lowly round of 54 or 55 up in here, he does end up disconnecting. You know, you can tell there's a little bit of a slow thing happening up in there, and he's going to disconnect. So, let me know who you guys think would have actually won that game. Of course, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you like the video, subscribe if you haven't, and have a super duper delicious day.